to them. Anyway, they're all set for this contest. Pretty quiet market, to be honest, despite the fact 4-1 the field, and away they head. Two brothers and towards the outside, one for the gutter, as they split into two early on, with Saratoga Gold already making the way over to the rails with Chillingham and Kihava. They're being followed by Mahava, the champ. Those taking their time. Crystal Delight in blue colours with the pink stripes on the sleeves is going to move over in company with one for the gutter. Klondike is just looking to negotiate a way in as well, 3 wide currently, and currently is just trying to work across. So as they settle down, those from the outside will cross to the lead, and it's Crystal Delight who has that advantage early on. One from the gutter. Klondike's going to be held 3 wide once the turn begins to take more effect, as they take this little apex of the triangle, with Kihava racing in fourth, two brothers fifth, Saratoga Gold, red and yellow stripes just ahead of Lightning Company in the light blue. Chillingham in the green and yellow colours just ahead of Flash Bardo in the blue and yellow. Towards the inside, Mahava, the champ, in blue and white, then Westerton's white face, white jacket, and the last two are Percy Shelley, who races on the outside of Track of Time. So Jim Crowley's steadied it down, having got to the fence, and we're over 13 seconds for the last couple of furlongs, and still just cruising along with the advantage at an even gallop. So out in the lead it is Crystal Delight by half a length from one for the gutter, and Klondike 3 wide. Kihava races in fourth, two brothers just shunted along in fifth with Saratoga Gold, then Chillingham, who's on the inside rail of Lightning Company. Behind these is Flash Bardo as they take the turn. Mahava, the champ, comes next ahead of Westerton with 2 lengths back to Track of Time, as they just begin to string out now as the pace just begins to lift on the home turn. The back marker on straightening will be Percy Shelley. So just about to make their way into the home straight, and out in the lead it is Crystal Delight who has the advantage. On the left hand side, one for the gutter. Kihava in white and yellow's had a nice trail in. Klondike, having been wide, just shunted along with two brothers, then Saratoga Gold from midfield, Flash Bardo, and also trying to improve Chillingham with Lightning Company, but they're still worse than midfield. Couple of lengths then back to Mahava, the champ. Track of Time's well back as well with Westerton, bidding to try and lead it out. Crystal Delight, who enters now the final 2 furlongs with one for the gutter and Kihava. They've always been the closest pursuers. Flash Bardo has made some ground out of the pack, but at the moment they're struggling to close on the front trio, who are still spearheaded by Crystal Delight. Kihava and one for the gutter. Right from the back of the field, Percy Shelley tries to stay on. On the inside is Chillingham, but it's Crystal Delight. This is a repeat of Epsom. Second start for Harrry Eustace, same result, stretching away in the closing stages, improving fast. Jim Crowley makes all. Crystal Delight beat Kihava. Chillingham's up for third. Klondike just ahead of one for the gutter. Late ground, one of few that made any late ground was Percy Shelley. Lightning Company, Flash Bardo, Westerton, Saratoga Gold, two brothers, Mahava the champ, and Track of Time. It's not a frantic gallop, but even so, Crystal Delight has come away in the closing stages. Kihava had every chance to go by, but just as Epsom, the most impressive part's the final 100 yards. Pressed 2 furlongs out, but again stretched right away. Chillingham has run okay in third. Feature of the race really that nothing made a great deal of ground, but despite a new trip and despite the hike in the weights, Crystal Delight 2 from 2 for the yard, and an impressive winner under Jim Crowley.
Jim Crowley wins. He rides the big gamble later on today in our final race in the colours of Little Staunton Farms, for a trainer making a big impression, Adele.
Yeah, he's definitely a trainer to know, Harrry Eustace. I rode out there earlier on in the spring, and I was very, very impressed with the way his yardies ran. There is literally no stone unturned. He's got a bright future ahead of him, Harry, and he's done a great job with this horse. And it is hard, Francesca, to make the running here at York. You know, there's no hiding places here. The best horses win, and look how much he's pulled away from Kihava, who's, you know, he's been a decent horse as well on his day.
Yeah, and that was having gone up £9 in the rating, so he's going to take another hike after that, because he's made light work of it.
He started to grind, and you think when you come into the straight, it's such a long way from home, isn't it? But he started to increase the tempo. Jim's given him a lovely sort of smooth rhythm, pacey ride, if you like, up on the front end, and I wouldn't say that he's absolutely pulling a cart, but he certainly has won well.
I always think it's a good sign of the jockey getting the timings right, getting the fractions right, when they can just keep notching up the tempo and keep dictating, and nothing makes any ground from behind.
Jim's a very experienced rider. He knows. He obviously gets a very good feel from a horse. He kind of knows what kind of horse is underneath him, and when or where to press the buttons, and he certainly knew today how to ride him.
Now gets a place in the Sky Bet Ebor, back here at the Ebor meeting, obviously. Gets a quote from the sponsors of 20 to 1. Seems a long way down the line. A happy Jim for now. Mick?
Yes, indeed. I just said to him, he's a lovely big horse. He said he'd make a jumper.
That was great. just got it nice and easy out in front and went through the gears nicely. And, you know, he's a lot more amenable now. He used to be a bit ignorant, should I say.
But could you believe how easy you were getting it up front?
Yeah, no, it was nice because, you know, he could have gone on a bit quicker, and he's just got a very high cruising speed and just gallops. So I was always going to do my own thing, you know.
How high do you think this fella can go?
Well, the handicapper hammered him 9 for his last win, and he's going to get it again. So, listen, he's a big, strong horse. He seems to be maturing now, and obviously I rode him for William Jarvis. Probably took me now to learn how to ride him, because we always trying to drop him in and it just didn't work. So Harry's done a great job, and you know, it's a good performance today.
El Monge a little bit later. What can you tell us about him?
Well, I don't know too much about him. He looks very progressive. He's drawn 15 of 15, which isn't ideal here, but listen, if he's as good as what we hope he is, he should be okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, Harry Eustace just welcoming him back, the winner. Harry, thank you very much. Just before you see Crystal Delight, shine bright like a diamond.